What is up, y'all? We'll be going through a day in, or like, what I eat in the day, pretty much. Yeah, because I just started like a newish diet plan. I made it for myself, but honestly, I didn't realize like how close, but also how far away I was from like getting the amount of calories that I needed because I wasn't tracking. And I tracked for like 2 days and realized like I need to do something. So I literally just like added like a few more things in, and now I'm like where I want to be. So I'm hoping this puts me at like 200 in like 2 months by the end of winter. So we should get pretty big off this. But it's honestly like I didn't even change much. Like the only thing I really changed was like some of my like sides to my main dishes. But like when it comes to like snacking, or like I know some people call like your snacks like other meals, but like I just call them snacks because it's not a fucking meal. But like even with those, like I didn't really change much. It was literally like just a few alteration, yeah, and it helped go from like 2,700 to now I'm at like around 3,400. So, which I think is a pretty significant change and to really put me at like a place I want to be at. But yeah, also this camera, found something else. I found out something bad about it. I can't attach a external microphone to it, so I might have to upgrade that way. Because I've been looking that way I can like increase my audio quality. I guess that's the right word. But of course, the one camera that I have, I can't attach a microphone to it. So either I'm gonna have to use my phone and sync audio to the video, which is like super difficult. I either have to do that or just get a whole new camera. So I have no clue what I'm gonna do. So yeah, but we also have legs today. So I'm gonna eat this breakfast one, 5 eggs. I'm eating the yogurt that I usually have planned in my day now, just because of how late in the day it is. I woke up pretty late, just because I didn't have school. So I'm kind of behind on the schedule I usually have for myself when it comes to food. So I'm just throwing this in here now to kind of catch back up to it. And then I also have like a bagel. Plain, not plain, but nothing goes on it, but it's just I don't even know, cinnamon raisin, yeah, that. And then I throw ketchup on my eggs. But so yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and then also have vitamins I take. Right now I'm just taking K2, D3, and then a fish oil in the morning. That way, just help with a few things for me, and then a magnesium at night for recovery. I'm not even taking creatine right now because I feel like I don't drink enough water to supplement it in. Like it's maybe if I can get myself to actually drink consistently enough water every day, like I'll start taking it again. But right now I'm just trying to work on that problem itself. I also think like with diet too, like my diet itself, the new plan I have, like I think a lot of people get mixed up with making diets or like finding a diet for themselves too, and they look to like people that are like on prep, or like bodybuilders that are like in their like off season stage, and like people that are like high up and competing. And I'm like, you can't really look to those guys. I mean, you can get like a basis. Like these guys are blasting like crazy, so they're hungry as fuck. Like they're able to eat, especially depending on what they're taking. It can increase their appetite, some suppress, but most of the time if you're off season and bulking, you're taking something to increase. But like you can't look to those guys and be like, that's how I gotta eat, all right, I'm gonna follow it to like a T. Because honestly, like one, if you're not even trying to hop on stage, I'd say even like the next like year or two, there's no reason to like be following the most strict diet ever. Like you just gotta first get to like a certain like body weight. Like you just gotta get to like a certain body composite, like a muscular level, before you can even like really dial in on like your micronutrients and like, I don't know the difference between micro and macro, but both of those or whatever, or just shit like that. Like, dude, just if you aren't, and this kind of mistake I had, actually my mistake was I just wasn't following a plan, so like I just wasn't eating enough. But now I am, so that's good. But like, what was I saying? I think I was just saying like, yeah, like if you're not competing or have no intention to compete, you don't need to eat like someone that is like starving themselves or either like just shoving their face full of food every single day to reach like a certain weight in the span of like a insane weight in a certain amount of time, like trying to put on like 20-30 pounds in the span of like 33 months. Like, you don't need to be doing that. Like, you can take it a little bit slower. But yeah, because also like for me too, like a lot of the stuff I'm putting in here, it's like I'm not watching it like super strictly. Like I get like you want to be healthy, you want to eat right, but like I'm trying to think of an example. I mean, this bagel, for example, I mean, it's just a normal bagel from Sam's Club. I know some people will go and they'll like make sure they got the right type of bread. They'll make sure it's plain so they're not like getting any like added things in it or shit like that. Or even with like yogurt, it's like they'll watch exactly that. Or eggs, or only egg whites, which that's not bad. But I'm trying to think of another example. No, just like simple shit like that. Like if you really have no intention in the moment to really excel, or not, I shouldn't say like that because we all are looking to excel in the sport, but like if you have no intention to compete, I guess that's the only word to really like, only way to really say, if you have no intention to compete, I'd say in like the next like year or so, like do not like it doesn't have to be as strict as people make it seem. So that's kind of all I gotta say about the diet. Yeah, so I will probably see y'all for my pre-workout, or no, probably lunch and then pre-workout meal, and then we'll go to the gym, and yeah.
3 hours later.
Back for meal 2. We got 8 ounces, hopefully, of ground beef. This plate's really hot. 8 ounces of ground beef. Right now I eat like 93.7. And then a full baked potato because it's super easy to make. Yeah. So what I also wanted to mention was how, especially like, I don't know, I see a lot of people that eat like rice and stuff, and I honestly hate making rice. I don't like rice. I mean, like, I like rice, but only if it's like bought like pre-made from a store or something like that. So like, I think the biggest thing is when figuring out like how to like plan your own like diet or workout is like figuring out what literally just works best for you. Like the best plan that you can have for anything is the one that you can actually stick to. So don't make something that you know you literally can't stick to because you hate this one part of it, or you just dislike it or whatever. Like, don't do that, because then in like a few weeks after suffering, you're most likely just gonna stop doing it. So like, of course there are things that you're gonna not like in general, and they have to be there. So you just kind of have to deal with those. But if there's ways to incorporate more enjoyable pieces into your own plan, do that. Like, don't force yourself to go through misery just for the sake of a plan that you saw, or the plan that you think is going to work best, like when there's literally like a substitute that you know you can do that gives you the exact same results and is more enjoyable. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. That's what I wanted to say there. Time is it? It is 2:40 right now, so I'm eating about 2 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours after my last meal. So yeah, I'm probably gonna eat this. Give it about like another hour or so. Eat some more, like another snack, and then head to the gym. I'm gonna get to eating this, and then I'll see y'all for the next meal.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, pre-workout meal, here we go. Super easy, 2 packets of oatmeal, that's it. I'm also gonna be munching on 2 rice cakes on the way to the gym, which usually is not part of the plan for me. Usually I eat the rice cakes like pre-lunch, just because, but it's different today just because of like not having any like school or anything, like a super open day. So my schedule's mess around when it comes to eating, but yeah, good way to get a solid source of carbs. I'm not super like picky when it comes to like my nutrients, or like, again, micro, macro, whichever one. I'm not super picky right now, so eating carbs instead of like a healthier option, I guess you could say. Not carbs, eating oatmeal instead of like a healthier option, you could say. It's my go-to. But yeah, and then you can already see pre-workout. We're gonna get that in, and then we're gonna head straight to the gym because literally already packed up, ready to go. So I'm gonna just put this down in like 2 minutes, and then I'll see y'all. And I'm probably gonna like talk on the way to the gym today, so type shit. So here we go. All right. I'm on the way to go hit legs. First time recording in the car, so we're about to see how this camera holds up. But it's literally like the shortest drive ever to the gym, so you're about to see like 5 minutes of me talking, and then I'm gonna be there. So I'll probably have to talk in the parking lot a little bit. But something I wanted to rant about, which I just like, something I just start with what got me into this. I mean, I've always thought this, but like this just brought it back up to me and made me think of it again. So I watched a video on social media, Instagram, might have been TikTok, either way. This kid like came out of, let's see, my camera's about to fall. Oh, but this kid came out of, he was battling some type of health issue, and pretty much was, from the video, was told that he was gonna not live past 15. That's what I got understood, that it says that there. But he survived, but he gave the glory to God, and how he overcame it was because of God. That's kind of what he was getting at. And started with videos like of him in the hospital on his bed, you know, in the hospital, and then like cut once, you know, he was saved. We cut to him just being healthy, like a healthy kid, happy, enjoyable, enjoying life. And the first comment that I read in the video was, you give all your glory to God, you thank God for all of this, but don't even thank the doctors. And that's not really where I'm getting upset about. Not everyone sees eye to eye when it comes to the religion and viewpoint of Jesus Christ. Gotta watch my hands, I'm not in my face the whole time. But someone replied, And this person's username, whoa, shifty. This person's username that first said that comment, it was not like, you wouldn't want to be called that. We'll just say that. It wasn't something I would like to be called. It's not something anyone wants to be like called, and it's more like a derogatory term, not like, we'll just leave it at that. And someone replied to it saying, of course you would say this. Just looking at your username, of course you would say this. And then try to explain how in Christianity, it's like God gave the doctors the power, you know, to just help the man or help the person that was the video's about. And I think the worst part, and it upsets me greatly, is when I see Christians just painting a false picture of what Christianity is about. So many times I see people trying to rebuke like an argument of some sort, or like fight a non-Christian, and they don't do it with like the factual statements, but they have to add in a comment. There it goes. All right, back to what I was saying, and there's a little bit of light now, so it's a little bit better. Yeah, that hill really messed up my camera, but forget kind of where I was at. But either way, it's like when people are trying to argue a reason for someone not seeing eye to eye with another person's religious, especially in Christianity, their Christian views or how they understand things, and when they try and prove it by starting off with a jab at the person, or saying like, why is it not? Alright, we're just gonna do that. Starting it off by saying with like something that is more or less like a hateful comment, I think it paints that's what I'm saying, it paints a horrible picture for Christianity, because that's not what it's about. I mean, I think that's why it upsets me, is because like, how are you gonna say and try and argue with someone about your religious beliefs, Christian beliefs, and start off with something that goes completely against what God tells us to do? God tells us to love all, no matter of what they say, what they do to you, what they do to others. He tells us to love all, because in fairness, that's what Jesus Christ did. I mean, his love was so strong for all, even the ones that killed him, even the ones that beat him to death, or not beat him to death, but like beat him, whipped him, assaulted him, harmed him, said mean words to him, like anything like that. Jesus still loved them so much, and that is the biggest part about Christianity. Like, that is like almost the main message that is kind of goes across, I feel like, and that should be the one that goes across to everyone. And when you try and argue with someone about it and start off with something that is the opposite of love, it is a hate, it just upsets me, because that's not right at all. And I think this is just like a great like problem in the world today, and like, not to get political, but like, I think that is such a big problem in today's like world itself, is how politics is nowadays just try and paint the picture of both sides is bad, which forces a lot of people who may not be religious to immediately just start to hate the other side. There's no sense of love for their brother or sister that shares a slightly different viewpoint, or on one side or the other, and it just creates this world of hatred. And I think that is just, it's a hard world for it. And I think, honestly, I just think people need to start loving each other more, like family, like your sibling. Like, even if it's a random person, that is still a brother. That he's still going to be your brother in heaven if he is there, if he goes there too, if he works his way in. God mentions in the Bible a lot how, oh, I can't think of the exact script, but it mentions of how once in heaven you're all brothers, and I think it's in that sense. So it's like, so why in this world do we hate one another? Like, why do we have such strong hatred for someone just on the way that they may view something, or the way they see things, or the way they act? Like, it's just so wrong in today's world. And that's kind of what I wanted to speak more about, because it irritates me heavily to see other people paint that picture of Christianity when that in itself is not at all what Christianity is about. But yeah, so that's literally all I wanted to say about that. Literally, why am I speaking like that, bro? But I'm about to get in here and hit some legs. I've been super sore recently because I switched to a new split as well. So new split, slightly new diet, and dude, like it's a lot, man. I'm doing upper lower PPL. And I enjoy upper lower. PPL's fun, but like I need to rest more because of it, because I've been like so cooked, and I'm not gonna be able to squat today. My back is sore that's just bad form, I guess, but so I'm probably just gonna go like quad heavy, smack some hack squats and other like machine based stuff, not really free weight, and then get in there and yeah, push myself as hard as I can and give as much as I got. And yeah, so I'll see you on there. That's all.
Down, but now I can see the pain, the hurt, the misery. Oh Lord, it's been a long time doing my best as I did it this time. Oh Lord, it's been a long time doing my best as I did it this time. It's cause you were for you. It's cause you were to break it into. But now I can see the pain, the hurt, the misery. Oh Lord, it's been a long time doing my best as I did it this time. Oh Lord, it's been a long time doing my best as I did it this
She on your back, no backbone. I don't know if I'll last long. I hope that I just last long. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. All these hoes down, you don't gotta ask me. Fuck a hotel, fuck her in the backseat. Her old man is an instinct backstreet. I was biting dental facts to see my back teeth. Met her in New York, district was the pack meet. I hope she don't backstab me. She doesn't have a father, looking for a daddy. To be a white girl, yeah, she got a fatty. from the spleen. Life isn't never what it really seems. Once you wake up, it's just a dream. It's just a dream. It's just a dream.
Alright, y'all. Finish that shit. But, of course. It's like 3 workouts now where my camera has died halfway through, not even. So, you'll see the quality greatly drop, again. But, dude, that was such a great workout. And I said I was gonna go light. I said I wasn't gonna do free weights, and I went pretty heavy. Intensity was pretty high. Because, bro, like, if I had to say, like, one way to truly increase your level of workouts or your intensity of workouts, it's like learning how to, like, creating a switch in your mind, which is kind of, it sounds corny because it's like, I swear I've heard people say it, like, you gotta, like, flip the switch or whatever, shit like that. But, like, it's so true, like, when it actually, like, comes down to it. Like, you gotta, like, just be able to go from in your car and, you know, kind of just chilling in your car to right when you step foot in. Like, if you're not socializing, like, being able to literally just flip that switch and then just go hard as fuck. Like, go into it and just, like, I mean, even if it causes you to get lost in your like, sort of intentions behind your workout, I mean, I don't think it's, I would rather myself go crazy hard and overdo it in my workout than underdo it. And that, like, overdoing it is because I flipped the switch in my mind where I went from, you know, like, just chill to, like, okay, time to get to work. Like, I'm about to, like, I need to do more. Like, I need to do this. I need to do that. In a humbling, like, way, not like a sense of, like, envy of, like, myself, but more as, like, just pushing myself to do more for myself to become a stronger individual. Because I think a lot of people, they go in and they're just like, all right, what do I got today? They follow that shit. And, like, that's the thing. Like, you can follow it to a T. But it's like, it's so hard because, like, a lot of times I feel like people will still follow it. They'll, like, keep numbers to numbers and, like, but they're not giving it their all. Like, they're just half-assing it the whole fucking time. And that's why I think, like, you just gotta have a switch, man. And even when you go in, you step foot in the gym, you start talking to someone, that's cool. But then right when you're finished talking, bam, flip the switch again. You're back to it, back to that just straight locked-in mindset, that, like 110% mindset of just giving it your all. And I think that shit is so important because today I stepped foot in that gym. I did my first 2 sets of hamstring curls. One I didn't have anyone socialize in here with, but, like, I go in, I hit my first 2 sets of hamstring curls, and then bam, like, one, I'm locked in prior to hamstring curls, like, I'm in it. And then once I get to, like, a more heavier set lift, like the hack squats you just saw, like, dude, I was like, I just wanted more. Like, I was like you just got to get in that mindset of just hungry for more in yourself, and more in the sense of just pushing yourself to a level that you don't even know you can get to. And that's like that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to tell anyone about, like, what to do to increase your level of intensity in workouts, or just increase your increase your quality of workout as well, like, literally just create this light switch in your head that goes from, you know, not working out to working out and going 100%. Like, there should be no in between. And that's what I did today, and I did do for a lot of lifts. So literally, I need to stop talking like that. But yeah, so that was it. Dude, and I probably, like, that's the only problem with it is going overboard. Which, again, like I just said, I'd rather go overboard than underboard. Underboard, I don't know if that's a word, but like, when I was doing RDLs, everything was so fatigued and sore that, like, I could feel the weight in my back, like, upper back, like, my muscle, like, lat, like, pulling. And luckily it didn't turn into anything bad, but I still got the reps I needed to get at a freaking insanely high intensity. And I am smoked right now, so I'm gonna go home. You'll see me eat my post-workout meal, and then we'll have dinner and then a snack after. So I'll see you 3 more times. So toodaloo. All right, back at the crib. Geez, it's gonna suck without like an actual camera. My arm's not long enough. But yeah, so my post-workout meal right now is simply cereal, a bowl of cereal. I work with like 2 servings of honey bunches of oats right now. Not too unhealthy. 2 servings of that, and then about a cup and a half of milk. It's super easy, and I think like post-workout is just perfect. I mean, it's like a little treat. And honestly, like I don't, there's no really window for protein post-workout. But if anything, it can be a little bit more beneficial to replenish your carbs. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but get more carbs in you post-workout. So that's what I really try to do. And that's why, of course, a bowl of cereal is kind of like the easiest and most delicious way of doing that for me. So, yeah, I'll start working on this video while some chicken thaws. So a little hint at what's for dinner. But yeah, I'll see y'all then. All right, y'all. This is the final part of this video. Dinner time, and then I'm also gonna show, we'll get to it, but yeah, so for dinner, we got 8 ounces of chicken, with some mixed vegetables. And I recommend, actually, before I get into that then too, I'm just gonna tell you now, what my last meal is. That way I don't have to make like another part to this, because this has been a long video. So my last, like literally like right before bed, not right before, but like post dinner, whenever, is a protein shake. Right now it's Premier Protein, and then peanuts. I have just recently like got back into, and I forgot how like high in calories they are. 1 ounce is 160 calories, which is like crazy enough. So I eat 2 ounces with the protein shake. So that's like post dinner. But then the other thing I wanted to say is like, when making your food, I think the easiest thing to do is like, all the food that I make, I do not just make for one like helping for me. So like right now, I still have chicken that goes to meal prep, and then the rest of the vegetables, because I eat 2 servings of the mixed vegetables, so it works out perfectly. So I have like the exact serving for tomorrow then. So like, if you're a person, especially like me, that hates to cook, I recommend like doing that, like literally just meal prepping. I don't have a fork, but just like cook one food. Like if you also don't want to, like if you also just hate meal prepping in general, just like, I feel like the easiest way to do it is just like cook your meal, but then also cook like for the next day or something. And then that way the next day, tomorrow I'm probably not even gonna cook at all, because I have my beef from lunch. I have a perfect amount for tomorrow of that. And then this, of course, I already showed you I have the perfect amount tomorrow. So I already have my 2 meals, besides breakfast, prepped for tomorrow. And it just makes it a lot easier if you're a person that hates to cook, or doesn't enjoy it, but also just never gets the time to meal prep, or doesn't like meal prepping for 7 days in advance or 5 days or whatever, because the food goes bad or whatever. I feel like this is the easiest way, and yeah, I recommend it. But other than that, this is, let me get a fork. That's the full video. If you stay this long, I greatly appreciate it. Hope you learned something. Hopefully it was an enjoyable vid, and yeah, I will see y'all when I see you. Oh, other thing is I was upset because I was supposed to record this on my camera. Went to charge my camera. I lost the charger for my battery, so I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. But either way, you make do. Use the phone for now. But yeah, so that's all. God loves y'all. I love y'all. Peace out.